catch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. Club this on, I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
18, pioneer. Dragon 60.
Daniels from the pistol. Caught, nice game left side. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They got a couple plays into their strategy. They found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Brown on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. It's not. Defense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long for him here. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Deals this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's got room to roam. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Now here's Lamar. Blocked by Flowers. Small gain down to the 23. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of us could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Oops, knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Craig. Chop 60, chop.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete to Sam Laporta. A lot of space ahead. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
At their own 35-yard line.
In a very good field position as they come up. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's Lamar. This is completed downfield directly. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. I give him 24 on that play. And that that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
Right up the gut. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Let's go.
Cuts it to the right, and he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14, Ravens 11.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the
A
point.
receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Ravens 11.
Now Brown on to send it away. LaJohntay Westert to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Mitchell again. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go beyond that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Lead on!
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go!
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
70, 30.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Play fake here. Daniels. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
We changed it. No, we changed it.
We send a man in motion. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Daniels on first down. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be Lions, gotta be Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels has it in close. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions who have 1st and 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go Street.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing
First
game.
down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
To the air again. Daniels escapes the pocket. That's caught at the 4. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Don't you feel sometimes made up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Okay, ready?
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
70, go!
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling out to his left. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now Brown on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, dude. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Jackson now on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
13.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Three. 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get it.
Complete left side. It's just long. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Mitchell on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Change it. Come on. Ready. That's it.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal, Baltimore.
Ready. Come on.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
DC, ready?
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Come on. Middle.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Panther 60. On lock line.
A give, left side for Gibbs. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions lead by 14. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
The kicker on
Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions lead by 15 now.
42. Ravens 27.
To send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Running this one left. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Mitchell off the pistol give. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
13. No. Tighten up. Yeah.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And the Lions are there to bring him down. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
That's right. What is? That's up. Report. You change it. Go ahead. Cut.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Ready. Check. Come.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has a man downfield. It's LaPorta. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 by 60.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
19 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Hot 70.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they take this in for the score. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Brown adds the PAT. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points.
Ravens, 27.
Now Brown on to send it away. Here's Western on the return. Jukes away from one. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A gain of 19 yards.
First down, here's Lamar. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense pile it on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
We changed it.
On first down, Jackson buys time, rolling right. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Baltimore first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. He'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Mitchell. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for this.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that missed win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when we're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Go Street! Viking 18!
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Not 77. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Put the body on the line for his team. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
To the air again, Daniels. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. This will be the final play of the game.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Check smash. Check smash. Buffalo 18.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels escapes out to the left. He can run it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.